Good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing today on this Thursday morning? Let's check the volume. Good morning, everybody. All right, volume works well. All right, so yeah, watching AKTX. AKTX is definitely one of the ones I'm looking at here. Let me pull this up so you can see it. Let me fix this. But yeah, definitely watching AKTX. We got ICON popping up on the scanners. It looks like a some type of reverse split though. ATOS gapping up. ATOS looks decent as well. So yeah, AKTX, ATOS both gapping up some, both penny stocks. I've actually seen both of these run before, but they look interesting. Going to keep an eye on these. What's up, Rohit Illard J Bill? What's up, man? Let me catch back up on the chat here. What's up, live trading? AR. What's up, brother? Jay Lister, Rohit, Christopher, Skylar. Good morning. Did I post my watch list? Yeah, I posted it. Okay. Yeah, Johnson & Johnson is down today. We got SQ up some. VOD gapping up some. But yeah, look at ATOS start to push here. It's still moving right now. If you look at ATOS, ATOS is up to 411 now, 412. So crazy move here, really. What's up, Tech? Good morning, man. I mean, if it's FDA approval, it's a legitimate catalyst, then we should watch it. Let me see. But yeah, look at this thing go. It's at 460s now for ATOS. All right, so yeah, they announced the FDA approval of their oral endoxifen for quote unquote expanded access as post mastectomy treatment for a U.S. breast cancer patient. Yeah, so today they announced that the FDA has issued a, quote, safe to proceed letter under their, quote, expanded access program, which permits the use of Atosis oral endoxifen as a post-mastectomy treatment in premenopausal estrogen receptor positive breast cancer patients. The patient completed a 3-week course of Atosis oral endoxifen prior to her surgery. They found that the cancer cell biological activity were reduced by 2 measures. And there were no safety or tolerability issues. And so that's good news for it, for ATOS. You can see huge move here. Already just a ridiculous, parabolic move right now from 150s all the way to 613s. And so crazy move here. It closed yesterday at 151. It's now at 620, and it's still rolling here. It's still pushing. And so maybe a parabolic mover today. We'll see. It's already kind of parabolic here. It's got a little bit of a parabolic curve going on. So yeah, interesting move here. We'll see what happens with it. Johnson & Johnson got bad news, a $29 million lawsuit. Award on baby powder. That sounds terrible. We can look up Johnson & Johnson as well. So, man, a $29 million lawsuit. It's rough. Yeah, so it's down. They reported that that they were ordered by a California court to pay $29 million to a woman dying of cancer. The court determined that they were liable in the suit, which they found mesothelioma, or they found that it was mesothelioma and it was caused by asbestos in the company's talcum powder. I mean, good. They need to get sued because um, asbestos has been a known carcinogenic substance, and it's cheaper, so people still use it. No, not really anymore, but it's good, that they get hit with it. We also got AKTX here. AKTX running up. So AKTX yesterday had a quote successful FDA meeting yesterday. Yeah, they got FDA approval for their trial design of HSCT TMA program. Um, they said that they had a successful Type B pre-investigational new drug meeting with the U.S. FDA and regarding the company's proposed clinical trial program. Um, for their pediatric hematopoietic stem cell transplant related thrombotic microangiopathy. Angiopathy. Um, Interesting. So FDA approval for AKTX. This was yesterday. Excuse me, guys. This was yesterday. It was at about $1.76 before the open yesterday. Ran all the way up to $6 before the close. Now it's up to 860s with a high of 960. So just a big move for AKTX here. ATOS did pull back to $5 some. It's at 560s now, 550s. So we'll see what happens here. We'll see if this $5 support holds. That's a pretty big level. And so we'll see if that $5 area holds for ATOS and continues. Yeah, Roku had a big red day yesterday, but it's up some in pre-market. I'll keep an eye on Roku as well. Yeah. No, I think she's in her room, buddy. Why don't you go see? Sorry, my son just woke up. I'll be right back, guys. Man, I was hoping he would keep sleeping. But yeah, my son is up, so I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab my coffee and get him set up, and then I'll be back in maybe 2-3 minutes. All right, guys. I'm back. Since I left, we got JILL popping up on the scanners. ATOS pulling back down under 5. Interesting here, guys. We'll see what we get. How is everybody this morning? From what I'm seeing, it's kind of slow. A little slow. In the chat, I mean. But yeah, you can see ATOS is falling back down here to 470s. AKTX still up a decent amount. I wonder if this one's tradable. I doubt it is, but we'll see. I'll have to get in touch with Mitch, see if he's going to be here today. There we go. As you can see, I got out of my trade yesterday. If you look at my account balance, I got out of my trade yesterday. It was a green trade. I made like 31 bucks on it. I was first bummed out that I got out of it. It was MOMO. But looking at it, I mean, I got out right around the lows. Like, I literally got out right here on the short. And so I got out, you know, if I would have held, it would have turned into a losing trade. I was just a little bit nervous because it tested my risk here. You can see my risk was 37.50 up here. And it tested my risk and it kind of hung out up there for a while. And so when it finally broke down, I just sold quickly and got out of it for a quick green trade. I'll take it, but definitely happy I did because it eventually reversed, headed back up. I still think if I was following my plan, though, I should have held. Doing great, man. Ready to see how today goes with AKTX. Yeah, man, it's probably one of the crazier movers, AKTX and ATOS here. You know, we'll see what ATOS does here. It's at it's at 460s now. It's pulling back some. We'll see what it does at the VWAP, but a lot of volume. Both of these are FDA approvals, and so we'll see what happens. Gonna be watching NIO today as well. Mitch traded NIO yesterday. It was a really big move. And so, yeah, I'm going to be watching that. The SPY is up. SPY is up some. Not a huge amount, about 45 cents or so. BPTH. Had a few fades yesterday towards the end of the day. Stayed choppy at the beginning. Yeah, I watched BPTH as well. ACB had a lot of volume yesterday. ACB, it's still gapping up some in pre-market right now. It's still not quite over the highs. Like the high of yesterday is 925. It's at 915 or so now. And so it's still, down a little bit. We'll see if that 925 level can break. Since that was the high of the last few days, I think that's the big level to watch, is that 925 level on ACB. And so we'll see what we get with that as well. We also have DOMO. DOMO gapping up. Looks like earnings, but I'll have to look that one up in a minute as well. UXIN, RDNT, LX, NEO, S, CIFS. So we got some movement here. For gap downs, we have TLRD with a big gap down here. I'll have to look up what's going on with TLRD, but this is a significant gap down. Let me look it up. With TLRD, we get poor fourth quarter results, bad fourth quarter results for TLRD, and it's definitely showing it. I mean, it's down from the 1169 level to 919 right now in pre-market, so it's down a ton. TLRD down. We can also look at some other gap downs. BBW gapping down some, low volume. CLDR gapping down. Looks like bad earnings. This is Cloudera. We can look this one up as well. Yeah, just bad first quarter results for Cloudera came out yesterday. You can see a lot of volume in after hours, and so that's causing this one to gap down from 1460s to 1270s. So we'll see what happens with this one as well. ICON looks like a reverse split. I can look it up just to confirm it, but I'm pretty sure ICON is going to be a reverse split. Yeah, it's a 1 for 10. 1 for 10 reverse stock split effective today. And so a 1 to 10 reverse split. It's exactly what I thought it was. It looks like one. So yeah, gonna be watching ATOS here. See what happens with this one. Yeah, it's FDA approval. Oh, it's FDA approval for ATOS. So it's a yeah, it's FDA approval for ATOS, and so it's a legitimate catalyst. Same type of catalyst that AKTX has. Both of these are FDA approval, so they're both real catalysts. We'll just see if they can hold. DG all-time highs. DG is down some. Yeah, Dollar General is down some. It's down from 120 to 112. So must have had bad earnings, I'm guessing. That or something. Somebody saw something they didn't like. GE getting a lot of traffic. Yeah, I did notice GE this morning. It's gapping up nicely here. I'll keep an eye on it as well. We can look up the news for it. GE CEO sees the first quarter cash flow and EPS is, quote, down significantly from last year. But it sounds like it's up anyway. Downbeat guidance as well. Yeah, GE's one of those ones where I'm still trying to figure out why it's up. Everything I see on Thinkorswim is pretty gloomy news for it. GE sees the 2019 year as a, quote, reset year, with 2020 and 21 seen as a, quote, meaningfully better. A lot of press releases. A lot of press releases for GE. ATOS getting a little bit of a spike up to 510. We'll see what happens with ATOS. We'll see if it can bounce here at the VWAP. I think the $4 support is significant. We got to see if it can hold there or not for ATOS. AKTX is falling down here. It's got some 780 support. You can see it here. We'll see if that can hold. Also has some at $7. And so I think those levels are, if it breaks under this 788 level, it might come down to 7 for AKTX. ATOS is bouncing like I assumed it might down here. I appreciate the sub, VM. Welcome, brother. Appreciate it, man. Also, welcome On Your Chin, Danny, Rashawn. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Appreciate the subs. Right, for sure, AZ. I think you're probably right with that one. I mean, maybe even the optimism that they're gonna have, they're gonna slowly build towards a good year in 2020 and 21 is causing GE to push up like it is. Who knows? Very interesting though. We'll see what we get. We got MLNT, another one I forgot to mention as well. MLNT, it's at 550 right now, gapping up from 483. We can look up, see what's going on with this one. Sounds like it was fourth quarter results. Yeah, fourth quarter results came in better than analysts had expected for MLNT, gapping up from 480s to 550. We also have UXIN. UXIN, if you're interested in this one. It's gapping up from 460 to 429. I can look this one up as well, just to get this done. Then we can kind of look up to see what's going on with the overall market today. UXIN is fourth quarter losses per share is 4 cents. Beats 10 cents estimate. Revenue of 165.6 million beats the 158.63 million estimate. So better than expected results for UXIN. It's gapping up to show it from 460 to 530s. Now we can look at the overall market here. The overall market is about break even right now, to be honest. It closed at 281.30s and it's at 281.60, and so it's up about 30 cents or so, about 26 cents to be exact right now. But basically break even. You know, not a lot of movement with the overall market. We can see if we can look up some news overall. Let me see. Trying to look to see what we get here. The S&P and NASDAQ rose yesterday for a second straight session, while the Dow was dragged down by Boeing's following the fatal crash on Ethiopian Airlines. Investors are also monitoring the ongoing Brexit votes in the UK and the exit deadline approaches. This is posted by CNBC's site. Elon Musk is also supposed to unveil Tesla's Model Y SUV today. Interesting. There's Two-Way. What's up, brother? Neither, Brent. Neither, man. It's CBD. It's a CBD vape. It's something I'm using to help me quit smoking nicotine cigarettes or nicotine electric cigarettes. So nicotine vape. So I quit that a little bit over 3 weeks ago. And I've been kind of substituting it with CBD to help me get by. Morning squawk. U.S. stock futures were mixed this morning after 3 straight days of gains. It sent the S&P 500 and NASDAQ to multi-month closing highs. The S&P's close yesterday was at its highest since November. NASDAQ's was at the highest since October, and the Dow gained its second positive session in 3. But yeah, ATOS, FDA approval for their oral endoxifen for expanded access as post-mastectomy treatment for a U.S. breast cancer patient. FRSX, Foresight Rail Vision received $10 million in strategic investments from Norbrim, a leading global supplier of rail braking systems. SMSI, Smith Micro, reports fourth quarter and fiscal year 2018 results. Yeah, of course he does, Bill. I love that show, by the way, man. Kitov is going to acquire clinical stage candidate CM24, creating a transformational immuno-oncology company. Interesting. But yeah, the cool one for me is ATOS. Like, if you've heard me talk about it, like my wife has the BRCA2 gene, which is like a breast cancer gene. It's like a super aggressive breast cancer gene. And my wife's like 28. And she actually had to have a double mastectomy when she was 22 or 23. I can't remember how old she was, but I was with her at the time. But yeah, so anything that'll help breast cancer is good for me, you know. What did ATOS end up doing? The last time I looked at it, it was pulling back a little bit here. It's up a little bit. It bounced some at that 450 level. It's up to 480s. We'll see if it can break 5. I think $5 big, a big level for ATOS. If it can hold on over 5 and kind of continue to bounce, drag the VWAP up a little bit, maintain that upward trend, I think it's ultimately going to be good for ATOS if it can do that. If not, I think it may fill some of the gap, but we'll see. It's already gone kind of parabolic here. Yeah, I was looking at DFFN. I didn't think it moved too much. Let me see. CNAT looks interesting. You alright, buddy? Alright, I hear you coughing up there. Yeah, I mean, it was precautionary. So, like, my wife never actually had breast cancer. Her chances of, with the BRCA2 gene or the BRCA2 gene, it's just super aggressive. Like, everybody in my wife's family had breast cancer. Every female in my wife's family had breast cancer by the time by the time they were 30. And so it wasn't a risk my wife wanted to do. And so it was precautionary. And I mean, she hasn't had it yet, but, yeah, man, it's just a super aggressive breast cancer gene. It's called the BRCA2 is what she has. And out in Houston, you know, we have MD Anderson out here. They like want to study my wife because it's rare, and they want to, like, you know, study her genes to see what causes it and stuff. But yeah, GE up, MLNT up, ACB is another one I'm going to be watching today. ACB's up again. Not much, but it's up more than it was yesterday. Like I said, this 925 level, I think it's interesting. It's the high of yesterday, and you can see it's actually following that level pretty closely in pre-market at 925, and so I'm going to watch that one for sure. Let me see where Mitch is at. I know Mitch had blizzards. I know Mitch had a blizzard yesterday in Colorado for the first time, and so let me see where he's at. Here, I'll be right back, guys. My son's coughing up there. I gotta go check on him. I'll be right back. Yeah, man. Mitch probably is out there shoveling snow. Oh yeah, HEXO doesn't look terrible either. It's not a huge range like all the other ones, but sometimes you don't need a huge range to look interesting. I'm definitely gonna watch this one. See if it's actually tradable though. No, not tradable, unfortunately. Let me see what my graph looks like after yesterday. There we go. All right, guys. Let's see what else we get here. Yeah, so this is what my graph looks like right now. Had a little bit of a pullback from Tuesday, you could see, but I bounced back some yesterday. Like I said, Tuesday ended that green streak I had going on. But bounced back a little bit yesterday. Just going to look to keep it rolling here, and we'll see what we get. We also have GE pulling back a little bit now. It's at 1030s. Mitch actually might be busy shoveling snow. I mean, he's probably sleeping in, I'm guessing, or either that or he's at work. We also have a Snapchat here. We can look up HEXO to see what's going on with this one as well. It's up after it narrowed its second quarter loss, and revenue went up to Canadian 13.4 million, and so a smaller loss than last year and last quarter, and revenue went up for HEXO. That's causing the big push. We also have Snap, which is gapping up some. I didn't even notice Snap, but Snapchat gapping up about 60 cents here. I'm guessing it's earnings and revenue. Let me look. Price target raised. And yeah, basically upgrades and price target were raised for Snap. The reason a lot of people raise price target is because management efforts to improve culture, better return on investment for advertisers, and better user experience. Interesting. So gonna watch Snap as well. I know that one's tradable for me. We'll keep an eye on that one. Yeah, Mitch was up per the Discord pretty early. Yeah, I mean, I don't know why. I didn't really see any other reports except for that some people raise price targets because of those things. So we'll see. Snapchat, I'm a little bit skeptical of it. Just kind of went in and out in a flash. So I'm a little bit skeptical of Snapchat specifically, but we'll see. Who knows? All right, guys, we got about 7 minutes left. 7 minutes. What's everybody's main watch today? IIRP. What's up, John? What's up, man? Yeah, CLNE looks good. GE. NIO, anybody? NIO looks alright as well. Gapping up about 10 cents for NIO. I'll keep an eye on that one, see if it fills some of this big move. UXIN maybe. BPTH crashing down here. I missed this one. I didn't hear anybody else talk about this either. Look at BPTH drop here. It's down to 27s right now in pre-market. A few decent fades for it. What's up, Eric? What's up, brother? What's up, Tiny? Good morning, guys. EVOK. Yeah, too little volume for EVOK at least. Unless it starts to like spike up in pre-market. It's just too small a volume for me. SPY is almost break even now. I'm pretty close to break even, about 10 cents on the SPY. Oh no, guys, I gotta restart this here. I gotta restart my Thinkorswim to get my paper trading software up for the moving average crossover. The moving average crossovers worked the last 2 days, and so I gotta get this up here so I can paper trade the moving average cross again, like I've been doing every day. My computer's making a crazy noise. Sounds like it's taking off right now. This processors are working hard today, I guess. All right. All right, guys, we got less than 5 minutes. Let's get this thing rolling here. Any suggestions on any other type of scanners that you would like up from Trade Ideas? Any suggestions on, if you guys want to see any other type of scanners, let me know. I could throw some up, depending on what people vote and want to see. I just got done exporting my trades from the last 2 days. There we go. All right. We are all set, guys. Yeah, the crossover's been working extremely well, Tiny, extremely well. And, the only problem is that I think it had more to do with my trading is that, since I've been testing it on AMD, I need to analyze the range because the range on AMD is going to be different every day. And so I need to analyze that range in pre-market and really use that to kind of guide the trade. Because if I don't analyze the range, I can get kind of stopped out too quickly and I don't have any set risk. And so, it's worked much more than it hasn't worked, Tiny, but I had a big drawdown on one of the days, and so it kind of confirms the fact that I need to analyze the range and keep a consistent risk size for AMD. That's something I'll have to work on, but it's worked more than it's failed for sure. I'll have to go over the results in a video. I might go over the results today in the video I post after class today, or after the stream today. And so, but yeah, it's definitely worked more than it failed. Like I said, gonna get AMD up here, gonna keep testing it. What was some other ones that were moving today? I gotta go scroll up and see my watch list. All right, guys, we got about a minute and a half left. A minute and a half. GE. Oh, wait, I got GE. MLNT. I wonder if MLNT is tradable. I doubt it. No. We got HEXO. All right, guys, we got a minute left. Let's do it. All right, guys, 30 seconds. Also, remember, guys, that TradeNet is having their St. Patrick's Day sale going on right now. And so for the next day or two, you get the intro package for $3.99. And so if you're interested in checking that out, go to this link. Market opens up in 20 seconds. Yeah, I'm watching PDD as well. PDD just spiked up big to 25.20s. And so it's actually on my list as well here. Yeah, it looks like Mitch is going to miss the open. All right, I got to throw the moving average crossover on this one up. Yeah, it looks like Mitch is going to miss the open. I don't know what happened to Mitch today. He was up early. He might be at work. All right, big spike up on AMD. AMD spiking up big here. GE falling down. ATOS is kind of up a small amount. Watching NIO here. Let's see what else we get. GE, PDD. ACB is down a little bit. Cannabis plays are a little slow. DOMO is down some. All right, here's the cross for AMD. I'm going to wait a second until we get the full confirmation in this cross. Still got some separation. Not seeing the full cross yet. We got AMD quick pullback. Glad I didn't jump in there. I think it's an important lesson on why you got to wait for that cross to actually happen. But AMD breaking lows here. ATOS popping up on the scanner, breaking high of the day here at 513. I could see this one getting halted if it starts to continue to run today. Look at ATOS move here. All right, so yeah, AMD broke down under these lows. And so, interesting here.
Daddy,
yes.
there's a wolf spider up here.
Okay. Here it's. I'm gonna have to get it in a second. You're gonna have to get your mom to help you right now, sweetie. I'm sorry.
Mama.
All right, we got AKTX popping up on the scanner. Sorry, my kid saw a spider. Oh, I'm gonna have to deal with that in a little bit. AKTX spiking up, ATOS breaking highs, spiking up, AMD dropping big here. Now, at this point, I'm looking at AMD for a fade. AMD's dropping down nicely. This is kind of what I look for with the fade. I'm also looking at a fade on ACB here. ACB, the SPY's dropping. NIO's kind of choppy here. Sorry, you hear my son yelling, playing dinosaurs. He's a little loud. He's 5, so he's hyper. ACB, we'll see if ACB spikes back up here. SPY dropping. But yeah, at this point with AMD, I'm looking for a fade. If AMD can get up to 1030s, I'm looking at it for a fade. Snapchat popping up on the scanners. Snapchat, SNAP. Nice little pre-market high break there for Snap. Alright, and so looking at this on AMD, if it pulls up to 233, I could use a risk level of 244, so about 12 cents. Yeah, buddy.
Daddy.
Yes, buddy. Alright, AMD down to 23.12. Like I said, if it gets up to 23.30, I could set a risk level maybe of 23.40 now. But a big drop on AMD. VWAP's at 2030. 2040 risk is reasonable. I like that. There's some confirmation at that 2040 level in pre-market. We'll just see how far it goes down, though. It's dropping big already for AMD. Wolf spiders are actually very harmless. Wolf spiders are like the hunter spiders. They like hunt other spiders. They're not really poisonous. I mean, they're kind of poisonous, but they're relatively harmless. Looking at ACB, if it pulls back to the VWAP, Kron had a beautiful fade just now. Completely missed it. I don't know why I wasn't watching Kron, but nice fade on Kron already. Let's see, 27. 39 is what I'm looking at for a risk on AMD. Or no, I could use that 36 level. I like this for AMD. If it pulls back there. Kron had a nice looking fade at this point. It's just a little choppy for Kron. Alright, I do like this risk for Kron. It's from 26 down to 6. And so 20 cent risk, or 20 cent reward, 10 cent risk for AMD. And like I said, I'm looking to scale up in sizing a little bit. So I'm going to go with 500 shares if it gets up there. If it gets up there or not, we'll see. Got a tight 10 cent risk. It's got to get up there, and the VWAP needs to stay roughly where it's at now. ACB pulling back, maybe going to get a fade for ACB here. AMD's got to get up there, though. We're up to 18s, 19s. Still, I got to let it get all the way up to 23.25 at the minimum, just for that good risk to reward to be there, because then I could use 36 as my reward, 35, about a 10-cent reward. Since it's a little bit farther away, I'll get 400 shares. But it's got to get up there. It's got to get up to at least 23.24 for me to take it. Cannabis plays kind of bouncing back a little bit here, running back some. There's 20s. So close, but we still need some upward action here. Cron breaking out here on a red to green move for Cron. All right, we're back up to 20s. We're going to need a little bit bigger move here. On AMD, a little bit bigger move is what we're looking for. I don't want to see the VWAP drop anymore either. The VWAP needs to stay high. The more it drops, the worse it is. Just never got it on AMD. It was close. Domo doesn't look bad here. DOMO. If Domo can pull up to this 45 level, I could use a risk of 37, and so about 55-cent risk. I would have to scale down to about 100 shares. Alright, so I'm getting close to that entry on AMD. I just never quite got it. It got up to 21. Just not quite good enough. Didn't look terrible. It just never quite got up there. All right, there's 21 on AMD, 22s, 23s. All right, I'm in with 200 shares. I was looking to add. It never quite got up there. I didn't want a 22 entry, so I'm looking for a little bit higher here. I want to see 23s, 24s. I'll add another 200 shares to it, giving me a 400 share full position. And maybe not get it at all. That's all right. This is why I got in early, because my risk. Here, what is that noise? Okay, here yeah. But yeah, the reason I got in with 200 was in case it washed out quickly and I missed my entry with this one. Never quite got up there. Really, my original entry I was looking for was at like 25s. And so until it gets up there, I'll add another 200 if it can get up there. We'll see though. At 1970, 17s. Alright, well, since I didn't get my full entry, I'm just going to have to be kind of strict with my exits with this one. We'll see what we get. I'm in with 200, but wanted more. Here, alright, it's at 18. We'll see if it continues dropping here. Profit target for this one is at 23.07 at this point. Appreciate the sub, Sarah Vannon. Appreciate it. There's 15s, 16s. Like I said, profit target's going to be the low of the day, 23.07. Since I got a little bit fewer shares, I can let it work some. Now the question I have to ask myself is that if it bounces back, do I add by sizing back at the 24 level, or do I just accept the 200 shares? Get a little bit of a quick bounce here. Like I said, I could add my sizing back. That's the question I'm asking myself at this point. Up to 22s. 24s. 25. All right, I'm going to add that 200 shares that I was talking about there. And so now my sizing is 400 shares. Domo washing out here. Like I said, my risk in this one is 36. That's the original risk I gave myself, and I accept the risk whatever happens. So I just got to let it work. Like I said, been working on scaling up and sizing. We'll see how that goes for me. There's 23s, 22s. Ideally, we should see another breakdown. That would be great here if we see another breakdown under 20. There we go. There's 20 now. That's really what we're shooting for here. I've got 400 shares, so I can scale out of it at this point. 19s. Let's see if we get the breakdown here. Holding patient. 18s. I'm going to cover 100 shares here. Just take a little bit off. Keep holding these 300. Let it see if it can break the lows right now. That's the goal. Like I said, profit target is 2307. I'm going to take another 100 off here. Oh, I accidentally took 200. Oh my gosh, I'm tired of mismanaging these trades. Oh my gosh, I did it again, man. I took the entire 200 off. I only wanted to sell 100, and now I'm missing out on the breakdown. Oh, that is frustrating. Super frustrating. I scaled up too in this one. I'll let it test the lows now, but man, super frustrating, guys. Not what I was planning on doing. I was planning on holding 200 shares, covering some at this 2316 support in case it bounced there, and then holding the rest, the other 200, and letting that test the lows here. I know I still have 100 left, but I wanted to have 200 left, and so I just mismanaged it, unfortunately. It's kind of how it goes sometimes. It was a good follow through, a good fade. I'm glad I added to it where I did, but I wanted to hold a little bit larger sizing still than I do now. I wanted to still hold 200 shares, and I just ended up selling it too soon. I meant to sell 100 there, not 200, and it's kind of how it goes. I'm missing out on the breakdown that we're getting now. But it is what it is. It's kind of how it goes. We'll see if we get a break under the lows here. Just sold it a little bit too soon. It was a beautiful fade. But like I said, just sold it a little bit too early. Happy I'm taking the leap to use a little bit larger sizing, though. I've been trying to scale up, and so today with 400 shares, that's bigger than I usually take. And so got to be optimistic about certain things, but yeah, I just missed it. Just sold a little bit too early. We'll see if we get the low of the day break. I mean, I could still salvage it, try to get a $50 gain or so on it, but just missed out on this beautiful fade here. Missed out on the full size for this beautiful fade here. Here's the low break. I mean, this is exactly what I was looking for with this trade, too. I added it at the perfect spot, too, at 25. Unfortunately, it's just I sold a little bit too much early than I wanted to. All right, so the next goal for this one is for it to break the low of the day, which is at 2307. You know, the next, it's okay. I'm holding 100 shares. It's okay if it bounces here. It might bounce right here. But the goal, obviously, is see if it can break this low of the day at 2307 and then really break down to at least 23, I would think. The whole dollar of 23 sounds reasonable. And so we'll see if it breaks that. Who knows whether it will or won't. It might bounce here, but I wanted to still hold a few hundred shares here to make it a little bit larger gain. And like I said, that's how it goes. I'll give it some time. Let it see if it works here or not. But Missed out on a little bit extra profit there. AKTX halted. Let's see it. Beautiful fade though for AMD. Yeah, AKTX super sketchy. I don't want to get caught in that. That's one of those scary moves that I do not want to get caught in with this one. All right, here's 2308 for AMD. 2307. We'll see if it breaks the lows. It's testing it now. There's 2307s. There's the break. It may bounce here. It may just fake people out, which happens a lot. But there's 05. This is the breakout I wanted to sell into. I'll still let it test 23. If it can get down there. I don't mind letting the rest work. See if we get a major breakdown here instead of a minor one. There's 02s. Like I said, 23, the whole dollar of 23 is where I would have taken profits. That's what I said right here. It's at 23.04 now. Let's see if we get that breakdown under the whole dollar. It's going to have some support there. We'll give it some time. I don't mind letting it bounce back some and test that previous. I want to see this area, this 2306, 2307 low. I want to see that area hold as resistance now. That's kind of the next step in it, is to see if it can hold as resistance at this point. But yeah, AKTX, very sketchy move. Very scary type of move. We're back down to 03s, 02s. It's going to kind of test this area a bunch, I think. It may fake people out. A lot of times it'll fake shorters out right here that get in anticipating the whole dollar break. And it'll kind of pull back down, and then it'll quickly spike up, maybe get up to this moving average at 23.12 is what you see it do a lot of the time. Obviously, hopefully it breaks for me. I want to see it break down, but we'll see. And there's the bounce, exactly what I was talking about. There's the bounce. Kind of easy to spot that one. I want to see the 2307 area hold as resistance now, but we'll give it some time. It's battling these lows here. Let me know when AKTX resumes. CGC might be a VWAP bounce there as well. NIO's down. And exactly what I said, it might bounce up to that 23.12 level is what I was kind of looking at. Here's 23.12 now. Let's see if it gets rejected here. I think that's the, yeah, there it goes. I'll give it some time, see if it gets pushed back down here, but very predictable move. Wanted to hold 200 shares and then sell some at this low and then let the last 100 test. And so I missed out on probably $20 or so in profits. But it's kind of how it goes. Went right up to that 23.12 level, like I said, too. I'm going to cover here and just get out for a $30 gain. I could hold through the VWAP. I just don't want to hold it through another VWAP test. Maybe I'll consider adding if it gets up there. But I don't want to hold through another VWAP test. So $30 gain. Could have been much more. Disappointed in how I managed the trade. To be honest, though, I mean, I had the right plan. It was just a user error on my end that stopped me from... getting out where I really wanted to and holding how much I really wanted to. It's kind of how it goes. Like I said, I wanted to hold 200. I accidentally sold too much. And so it was just a user error on my part. Not necessarily the emotions getting the best of me, just a user error, unfortunately. That kind of stopped me from having a bigger gain on that one. But it is what it is. NIO moving down here. If NIO pulls back to the VWAP at 650, it could fade nicely. But green is good, I guess. I'll take it. Appreciate the sub, Justin. Welcome, brother. Appreciate it, man. But yeah, here's the VWAP test that I was saying I didn't really want to hold through. I didn't really want to give too much back in case it fails this VWAP test. But it's right back at the VWAP for AMD. If NIO can pull back to 648, I'll consider a short with a 655 risk. Like it's about a 7-cent risk. It's not terrible. Yeah, I mean, here's the spike. I did not want to hold it through on AMD. AKTX is resumed here. AKTX did resume. It's down to 770s. So just a scary move. This is not the type of moves I want to get caught in. You know, I've seen a lot of these kind of cheaper penny stocks that go parabolic get halted spontaneously on the way down. And that's just not something I want to get into. That's not something I want to risk. It's one of the reasons that I don't trust these penny stocks as much, just because a lot of sketchy moves like this happen. And it's kind of out of nowhere. I mean, it breaks under the VWAP and just gets halted on the way down. So just kind of a crazy move. And this one had a positive catalyst as well. But yeah, I think my trade idea was spot on with AMD. I got out at the right time too. Just missed out on a little bit. You know, I took larger size. I took 400 shares. I should have at least gotten $40 from that. But it's how it goes. Another good fade that I saw today was HEXO. ACB was a beautiful one too. ACB was a pretty fade there. Yeah, Chase, I don't know if I'd mess with that, brother. I don't know if I'd mess with that, man. All right, Jay, later, brother. And also, guys, so Mitch and I use TradeNet, right? The way TradeNet works is that you spend money on a package, right? It's not a deposit. You're paying for a package. I used to have the intro package, and they actually have a sale going on for the intro package. It's $3.99, so it's 20% off for the next 2 days. And you essentially pay $3.99 for this package, and you get $14,000 in buying power to trade with a funded account, and you have a $700 max loss. And so if you go under $13,300, they close your account down. But you're getting an extra few hundred to lose, especially if you're only paying $3.99. You can short anything that's tradable on there, and if you use small sizing, commissions are pretty cheap as well. And so if you're interested in checking that out, it's a pretty good deal in my opinion. It also comes with a day trading course and access to their day trading chat room as well. And so if you're interested in checking that out, I'll post this link. There's not a ton of penny stocks. There's not a ton of penny stocks on TradeNet. You do want to understand that. So if you're looking to trade penny stocks specifically, it's probably not the right broker for you. But if you're looking to trade stocks like me, I can usually find a decent amount to trade. And like I said, you get $14K in buying power, $14,000 in buying power. You have a $700 max loss. And so if it goes under $13,300, they close your account down. And there's a 70-30 profit split. But like I said, anything that's tradable, I can short. I can short AMD. I can short NIO, cannabis plays, without looking for locates or anything like that. And like I said, commissions like 0.006 cents per share if I use less than 300 shares. And so that's like $3 for a round trip. And so it's pretty cheap. I'll post the link if anybody's interested in checking that out. And it's one of the ways we keep this channel free. And so if you're interested in helping support the channel and using the same broker that Mitch and I do, I'll go ahead and post that link here for 20% off TradeNet. Go check it out if you want to help support the channel. But yeah, this thing is exactly what I was not wanting to hold through on AMD. I'm definitely happy where I exited this one. I got out right around the right point. Yes, you can. I can check for you, Mark. So look, I can check the trade manager here. Yeah, KSS is tradable. Most larger cap stocks are tradable. And like I said, the great thing about it is that you don't have to locate shorts. You know, you can trade it without having to locate it. Oh, also, guys, if you do sign up if you do sign up for TradeNet through my link, you get a free month of our class memberships. And so, if you go through TradeNet through my link, you get a free month of our classes and memberships. And so, you get access to our library and classes and everything like that for free if you do sign up. And so, if you sign up this month, let me know, and I'll send you your login information for our classes and stuff like that. Do you have to go through the course first before you get to trade? I don't know. It used to be you didn't have to. Like, I've had a few of them, a few accounts, and usually I would just reach out to them and say, hey, I just want my funded account. I don't really want to take the course. And they would send me my login info within like a day or two. I think recently they may make you go through the course, but it's not a super long course, and it's pretty quick to go through. And so regardless, I don't think it's a bad thing if you do have to go through. But at least for me, they never made me do it. Yeah, there's no PDT rule. There's no PDT rule. I can trade as much as I want. No PDT rule. Right. John Ennis says, I had to go through the course first, but it only took me 2 days. Mark, so yeah, I think you get access. You get like 2-week access to a paper trading platform as well when you sign up. And so it comes with like a day trading course, a paper trading software, access to their chat room. And then, like I said, you also get access to our course as well if you sign up through my link. And so if you signed up through my link this month, let me know, and I'll send you access to our chat room and course and everything like that. There is no deposit, Christopher. So it's like you pay for a package. So like you pay for a package. So like the intro package right now during the sale is $3.99, right? And with that $3.99, that's when they give you the 14. They give you a funded account with 14,000 in it, and then there's a $700 max loss. And so if you go under 13,300 in equity in the account they give you, they close your account down. And now you can sign up twice, I think, for the intro account. But if you lose 2 intro accounts, then you have to move up and get the student account. You signed up for the TradeNet course, Bo. When did you do that? Was it this month? I've had a bunch of people sign up through my link, and so for the classes, I'm only doing people from this month. But talk to me about it. Let me know. I'll talk. I'll deal with you. I'll think about it if you email me. But yeah, since we got a lot of people asking about it, I'll post the link here again. And like I said, I mean, and they have their St. Patrick's Day sale going on. Okay, yeah, you get a free you get free access to our courses then, Bo, for sure. 20% off TradeNet link there. Do they have a monthly fee that will be deducted in your account when you signed up? Yeah, so it's a $15 platform fee. So TEF's platform is $15 a month. And so they will take out that $15 a month platform fee from TEF's. But in the grand scheme of things, if you look at like SureTrader and DOS and all these other brokers, $15 a month is still pretty cheap relative to a lot of these other people. But yeah, I mean, it's the best deal right now. It's $3.99, and so I think you have until tomorrow, maybe, until the St. Patrick's Day sale ends. I don't think they have options. I don't think they do options trades. I think it's just stocks. Right. I mean, that's the huge thing, Bill. Is like people can hate on TradeNet and TAFs, and they have some drama with them and everything like that. But the truth is that you're spending either $399 or $500, depending on how much the intro package is, to be able to lose $700. And so it's great for new traders because most new traders are going to lose their accounts anyway. And at least you get an extra few $100s to lose if you're a new trader with the intro account, because you get $700 as your max loss and you're paying either $399 or $500 for it. So it's like you're getting an extra few $100s to lose. In my opinion, it's not a bad deal. No. So like the big thing about it, I always try to be honest with people. Like my biggest pet peeve is that some penny stocks are not tradable. Most penny stocks are not tradable. I'll rephrase that. So like if the stock is under $5, most of the time it's not going to be tradable. Now, like we've had like BPTH, they'll add big movers. Like if a stock goes crazy and it has a lot of volume, they'll add it to their system. And so like BPTH, they recently added BPTH to their system. They added a few other ones, but a lot of penny stocks are not tradable, and you do want to understand that before you sign up. The catch is you can't trade penny stocks. You can't trade most penny stocks. There's some, like there's outliers, but most penny stocks aren't tradable. How often can you withdraw from it? Once a month, I believe. Once a month. SPY dropping. SPY starting to break these lows here. So SPY starting to break these lows. Down to 280s now. Now it's had a really nice few days on the SPY. It had a nice green day yesterday. It's down to 280s. BOXL, a lot of people talking about BOXL. Let's look at it. Huge move on BOXL. Monster move here. Up to 411. Wow. Crazy, crazy move. Up to 409. I'm surprised this thing hasn't gotten halted yet. I mean, this is a ridiculous move here. Just a crazy, crazy move. Appreciate the sub, Anime. Welcome, brother. Appreciate it, man. AMD, I mean, AMD broke down, and I mean, if I would have kept my original risk at 23.65, it wouldn't have been terrible. At the same time, though, I'm not super upset I ended up getting out of this one. I got my gain. It would have been a much bigger gain if I would have held on to that extra 100 or 2 shares that I wanted to, but it is what it is. A green day is a green day, and that brings my accuracy rate in the last in the last 60 days, 45 days, up to over 70%. Yeah, buddy. You thirsty? Alright, your mom will get you something, buddy. Alright, BOXL pulling back down. Sorry, my kids are home from school. It's spring break. Alright, yeah, there's the low of the day break on AMD. Kind of faked me out here. It kind of happened exactly like I thought it might on AMD, but green's good. I'll take it. I just got to continue working on scaling up. Today, the big thing is that I took 400 shares, which is bigger than I have previously on AMD. And so I took 400 shares. I mean, that's what I needed, and I'll take it. Green is good. Just going to continue working on it. SPY continuing to break down a little bit here. AMD breaking down some as well. AKTX had a huge drop after that halt. Kind of a sketchy move here. ACB had a beautiful fade as well. But yeah, like I said, if you signed up through TradeNet through my link this month, you get free access to our course and member list as well. So let me know if you have, and I'll send you the information. So wait, who said they did? Bo. So yeah, Bo, email me, brother, at beginnertrading@gmail.com, and I'll get you set up, brother. Nice, Bo. Yeah, man. I'll send you. I just got your email, brother. I'll send you. Once I'm done with the stream, I'll get you set up. What is that one, John? Oh, I couldn't find that one when I looked it up, man. Is it IIPR? Oh, it is IIPR. I don't know why this didn't pop up earlier. Look at APHA, though. We're getting some fades with APHA. ACB had some fades. Nice fades here. Nice fade this morning. It just feels good after, I don't know if you guys have been around that long, but in January and February, it was just a really tough few months. I started testing the opening range breakout, and it testing really well, but when I started to actually trade the orb, the opening range breakout, it went terribly. And so it kind of it was really tough emotionally to kind of handle going from like a winning trader to a losing trader. And it feels good to be back with the VWAP fade and back in the win column. It's just something that I'll have to continue to work on. I don't know, man. The SPY's been dropping massively here in the last 10 minutes or so. Big drop in the SPY. AMD kind of faked out that low of the day break again there, it looks like. Kind of slowly moving back down. One I'm looking at is AKTX. Hey, appreciate this. Hey, man, appreciate the $1 donation, Bo. Shout out to Bo, man, for the $1 donation. Thanks, brother. Appreciate the support, man. Appreciate it, brother. Yeah, I don't know what happened to Mitch, man. I was guessing he's at work today, is what I'm guessing. I'm looking at NIO still. NIO dropping, but the SPY's just SPY bouncing a little bit now. I'm looking at CGC as well. Maybe a little bit of a, I don't know if it's a triangle or not. It kind of looks like one. Let's see. Maybe a potential triangle starting to form here. I don't know. Maybe not. AKTX ended up washing out all day today. What did BOXL end up doing? Okay, so BOXL bounced really nicely off the VWAP down here. A nice little VWAP bounce. For BOXL, we'll see what happens with it. NIO breaking the lows. NIO's breaking the lows here. NIO just dropped under the lows here, breaking down. NIO breaking lows. OXBR popping up on the scanner. OXBR. Still looking at AMD. Nice tech. Hey, you and I had almost the exact same gain. Not the same trade, but you and I both made 30 bucks. Later, James. All right, so what are you guys looking at now? But yeah, I should definitely be in the green at this point with my trading on at least for the week. Green in the week at least. Yeah, so this week, okay, yeah. All right, so I'm at 3 out of 4 trades have been green this week. I'll take it. Really, in the last 30 days, I've made about $300. My account up about 300 on the month. What did ATOS end up doing? I forgot about ATOS. It's kind of sideways in a choppy little channel here. We'll see if it ever breaks. I think maybe even a ascending triangle here. Look at that. Maybe as it gets closer and closer for ATOS, I could see a potential ascending triangle coming in here. Just depends on if it continues to get tighter and tighter in range. Maybe actually a better if you use the bodies of the candles here. Maybe we'll see. What's your strike price, Siesta? It all depends on what your strike price is, I think, with NIO. How long? It also depends on how long the option is as well. Because, man, you can't promote you can't promote other live streams while I'm doing the live stream. And so, sorry, brother. Domo ended up running here. I forgot about DOMO. It was one I was watching. Look at DOMO here. It's been running all morning. Oh, I forgot about the moving average crossover on AMD this morning. It's probably good that I forgot about it because it would have failed, it looks like. What's up, Robert? Yeah, 100%. Tech, 100%, man. All right, AMD back up to the VWAP here. And, I mean, I'm going to take these moving averages off so I can see this a little bit better. AMD back up to the VWAP here. It's just about where's risk. You can use 25 as a 10-cent risk here. On AMD, I don't hate that. OXBR halted again. Whoa, look at OXBR. A lot of volume pushing up for OXBR here. Nice tech. Nice brother. NVIDIA. Oh yeah, guys. I don't know if you guys know this, but last weekend I did post. Last weekend I did post a sample class. It was one of our sample classes on gaps and trading. And so if you want to watch that and you want to see, if you want to get kind of a sample of one of what our classes look like and kind of what each class is, I'll post that link here as well if anybody wants it. But yeah, it's on gaps and trading. I forgot. I posted a sample class. I've gotten a pretty good response for it. It's only about 40 minutes long. I kind of edited out some of the other stuff that was irrelevant in it. But yeah, if anybody wants to see the sample class, go check this out. I'll post the link. It's one of our classes on gaps, like I said. Gaps in trading. I just posted it, Shiz. It's the link right above. ROKU. Yeah, I forgot to look at ROKU. I know that one was running. It was acting funny in pre-market, and so I forgot to look at that one. I remember that one was moving. Here, hold on one second, guys. All right, sorry. My daughter was doing karaoke upstairs. It's way too loud. What's up, Connor? What's up, man? Connor, you're already a member, aren't you? Yeah, you're a member. Yeah, I just posted it. Yeah, it's the video above. Go check it out if you want to see it. Yeah, man, it's been doing that more and more. Az. What part of Texas? I'm not actually from Texas. I'm from Louisiana. I live around Houston, North Houston suburbs. Yeah, man. You gotta love spring break. Kids are home doing karaoke upstairs while I'm working. You know. Spy pulling all the way back to the VWAP though. Spy may actually start to get some upward momentum now. I mean, this one's still looking interesting here for ATOS. You can see I drew this trend line a while back. It's still kind of following it. We'll see. We'll see if it continues here. 550, I think, is a reasonable top to it. Good morning, Houston. Nice, Robert. Do I hunt? Not really. I mean, of course I've hunted before. My dad is actually a falconer, and so my dad hunts with falcons, and so, but it's not like hunting with rifles or anything like that. It's more like, he trains hawks and hunts with them. And so I've gone hunting that way all my life. Not much gun hunting, though. I've never really hunted with guns much. Yeah, I am part French, actually. Yeah, my dad, he raises red-tail hawks. You could look up what a red-tail hawk is. He raises them, and so he can whistle, and they'll actually listen to him. He'll put like raw meat on his glove, and the hawk will like fly to him if he whistles. like he conditions them to listen to him basically. All right, ATOS testing the top of that range. Yeah, there's a way to get rid of the time delay on Thinkorswim. You go up to here. I'll help you out real quick, Evan. I don't know if it works on here. So look, sorry guys. You go up to setup. If you could see this here, let me see if you can. No, you can't. Here, let me fix it. There you go. So you go up to setup, application settings. You go to system, quote speed. I go to real time, so there's no delay. But you can also do 1 second delay, 3 second delay. I go to real time. So setup, system, quote speed, real time delay. Real time, no delay. All right, so yeah, a big rejection here for ATOS. Interesting here. Let's see. I mean, it's following it pretty closely still here for ATOS. You can see the triangle here is forming. This is a triangle. It has no pole, and so it's actually a triangle, not a wedge or a pennant. Oh yeah, if you're looking for if you haven't actually set up real time, you have to call them and ask them for it. You can also, I actually have a video on how to get real time quotes. Let me find it. I'll post it for you. Looks like a million other people have made this video since then. But here you go. I'll post it. Here's a video on how to get real-time quotes on Thinkorswim. Alright, so yeah, I mean, this is what I'm looking at now. For ATOS, it still looks interesting here. It's still kind of following this channel here. And so we get a breakdown of this channel. So we might get a big washout here for ATOS now. It kind of broke this range. My kids are yelling at each other. BTI. All right, Bo. Have a good day, brother. Yeah, man. Once I'm done with the stream, I'll get you all set up, Bo. ATOS is still following this channel here. It actually bounced all the way back, and so if you measure it from the body of the candles here, it's still following it. So we'll see if it continues here, ever gets a breakout. So ATOS is one of the big ones I'm watching. All right. So yeah, one more time, like I said, TradeNet is having their St. Patrick's Day sale going on right now, where you can get the intro package for $3.99. And like I said earlier, the way it works is you pay for a package. It's not a deposit. You actually pay for a specific package. And with that, at least with the intro package, you spend, in this case, $3.99 or $500 if the sale's not going on, and you get $14,000 in buying power. You also get a $700 max loss. And so if you go under $13,300, they close your account down. Sorry, my son is upset. My wife's dealing with him, so I had to mute myself for a second. Um, hey, buddy, listen to your mom. And so yeah, like I was saying, so you spend $3.99 during the sale or $500 for the intro package, and you get $14,000 in buying power. There's a $700 max loss, and so if you go under $13,300, they close your account down, and any profit you make, there's a 70-30 profit split. The good thing about them is that you don't have to locate any shorts. Like anything that's actually tradable is shortable. So I can short anything that's actually tradable on there without having to locate shorts. The biggest flaw, in my opinion, is that most penny stocks are not tradable. But if you watch me, I can typically find a decent amount of stocks to trade. But like I said, it's not a bad deal, I think. I mean, you're paying essentially, in this case, $3.99 or $500 to lose $700. And I think a lot of new traders end up losing their accounts anyway, and so it just gives them an extra few $100s to lose. And so like I said, it's not a bad deal. I think the sale's going on for another day after today, and so I'll post that link here. I believe so, Lewis. I believe so. I think you can hold stocks overnight, Sarah Vanan, but I think that there's going to be some fees where it may make it not worth it. I wouldn't hold stocks overnight on TradeNet. It's mostly just for day trading, because I think they do have some fees that you get hit with if you hold it overnight. But like the platform's decent. It's not a bad platform. Oh no, I lost my first one a while ago, Shiz. It was a long time ago, man. I'm on a student account now. There's a $25 fee if you hold it overnight. Appreciate it, Bill. Can't be more than 20% of your account overnight. Okay, that makes sense. I meant, John, do you think BTI is about 2 to 1 risk reward here? Let me look at that. Sorry, brother. I just now saw that. Yes. Yeah, definitely. Even right here, I think it's good. I mean, you can use 39.75 as your reward target. And so you get a... I don't know, you could do 93 as your risk, or you could do 95. And so I think it's good risk reward regardless. Sorry, man, just try to just saw it, man. Sorry about that, John. But yeah, even right here, I mean, you could look for a bounce back, but I think if you give yourself that 75 reward target, you're still getting 12 cents of reward versus maybe 6 cents of risk if you use 86 up to 93. And so 6 cent risk, 12 cent reward, 2 to 1. That looks okay. I don't know if here's the thing. Volume's low, and so it's kind of swingy when volume's low, but it's up to you. Hey, Shiz, listen, man, if you go through my link, brother, like I said, you get a free... also, guys, like I said, if you go through my link, you get a free month of membership to our classes. And so you get access to all of our library on our site. You get access to our 3 live classes that we hold each week. And so you get access to a lot of stuff. But yeah, here's the entry, the better entry on BTI. I don't know if I like it, but the risk reward is good. And so by that logic, the risk reward is good. I don't know if I like the way it looks, but every trader's different. I don't want to persuade you from doing or dissuade you from doing what you wanted to do with it. I might be wrong. You know, it could be a good trade. I don't know. Yeah, we got a lot of information on Phase Shiz. So like I said, man, if you do sign up, brother, just let me know. The sale's going on for the next day or two, I think, or the next day specifically. And after that, the intro account will go back to 500. But yeah, if you do sign up, let me know. I'll get you set up. Sounds good, brother. And like I said, my training's been all right. After today, I'm definitely green on the month and green on the week. And so this is going to be a little bit higher. I can't upload today's. I'll have to wait a little bit. But I'm back in the... I kind of fought back from this pullback. You can see so far, I'm at 69.5 accuracy. I'm over 70% after today because this doesn't include today's trade. Performance by the weeks. Tuesday is my worst day. But every other the week, historically, I'm green. If you look at my trades view, yeah, I'm doing pretty well. These are all my trades in the last 30 days or in the last month and a half, really, maybe last 30 days. But yeah, I'll take it for sure. Just going to keep working on it here. And yeah, you can see I went on a nice little green streak of 6 trades, 5-6 trades, and lost it yesterday or the day before yesterday maybe, but still a good graph. I'll take it for sure. No, TraderView is actually free, Shiz. And so you can go to traderview.com or whatever it is and you know, sign up for free. It's free. I just upload, but they do work with TradeNet. And so like I can upload my trades. All I have to do is go to File, Trades, Historical Data, Trades, and I upload my trades this way. I just pick my account, go to my trades, filter it, and then export it, and then upload it to TraderView. So you can upload your trades from TradeNet on there. That's what I do. But yeah, guys, like I said, go check out our site as well. Even if you don't want to pay for one of our packages, we do have free stuff on our site here as well. So you can see, here, let me get this set up. So you can see we got strategy section. It's free, completely free on our site. You can go to short patterns if you want to learn the VWAP fade. They got a breakdown of the VWAP fade. We got analyzing extension. So we got a breakdown of the VWAP fade and a few other short strategies. We also have long strategies. We have broker reviews here if you want to check out broker reviews. We got U-Stock, SureTrader, TEFs. But if you do want to be part of our community here and part of our family on the site, you can see we have a huge backlog of classes. We literally have over 50 hours of content. Usually, really, honestly, it's right around 55 hours of content on our site. And so literal days of content. And you can see each one of these is roughly an hour long, maybe a little bit shorter, but 45 minutes to an hour long for each of our classes. And we just have a ton. And this is just one section. We also have risk reward library where you can look at risk reward stuff. And we got a bunch of classes on specifically analyzing and documenting risk and reward. We got one on psychology. Mitch holds a psychology night, usually every Wednesday, sometimes on Thursday. So you can see we got psychology lessons as well, a bunch of those. We have individual strategies that we use that you'll see us trade with: 9 EMA pullback, moving average crossover, VWAP fades, rejections, bounces, opening range breakouts. We got a bunch of content on our site, guys, and it's only $15 a month. And so we try to be super cheap. And like this says here, and this is what we really try to promote here, is that we are not gurus and cannot guarantee you'll actually make money. We just can't. We're not going to pretend like you can make $1 million in a week off of our strategy. We're not trying to lie to people. You know, our goal is to offer our members a cheap option as opposed to $1,000 courses. If you're a new trader looking to learn for cheap, we're here. We're not trying to be sleazy gurus or anything like that. We're just trying to give traders a cheap option. You get all that stuff for $15 a month. And so go check it out. I'll post the link here. And if you, like I said, if you want to see a sample class of what our classes are like, I'll post this here. This is our gap class, one of our classes on gaps. If you want to see what our classes are actually like, right here on YouTube. And I'll play the promo video, and then that's it. I'll post the link if you want to check it out. All right, yeah, guys. So go check it out. Like I said, I just posted that link. It's under the beginner trading packages link above Nightbot's link here. I'll remove Nightbot and make it the last one. But yeah, go check it out, guys. There's also a sample class in there if you want to see what our classes are actually like. And so go check them out. We try to be a cheap option so traders get a cheap option instead of having to pay thousands of dollars for courses. And honestly, we're probably the only people that actually show all of our trades live. You know, we stream all of our trades live, and so we're the only people not hiding that from you all as well. And so go check it out. Appreciate it, John. Thanks, brother. Appreciate it, man. And yeah, go check it out, guys. Like I said, if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. We day trade live on stream every weekday morning, starting at 8:15 market time. Go check it out if you haven't already. Also, shout out to Trade Ideas. Trade Ideas is cool enough for letting us stream their scans every day. And so if you like these scanners that we have, go check out Trade Ideas. Really awesome, versatile scanners that they have. I'll post that link here as well. And yeah, good luck for the rest of the day, guys. Click that like button. If you want to help support the channel, click the like button. If you appreciate this free content, show us some love. Click the like button. And appreciate the new sub, Dominion Oakley. Have a good day, guys. We'll see you all tomorrow, same time as always. We'll see you in class tonight for all of our members. And yeah, good luck, guys. We'll see you all tomorrow.